the request was for something positive. So we're just going to go with that theme, and I want you to make the most of that. Whether I guide us into something positive or you can think of positive things that would be beneficial for you, let's make our session take us there. Sorry, I just noticed someone's come into the temple dressed as a hamburger. They just told me it's a vegan hamburger. Okay. Great. Okay, well, I would like us to start with a welcoming meditation. So if anyone has a specific request for the theme in the meditation, you can ask right now, or otherwise I'll just take us onto something positive. All right, it looks like we are just going to do where the meditation takes us. So I invite everyone to sit down and get comfortable. If you're in the temple, sitting on the cushion, and wherever you are in real life, just check in with your posture. That makes me put my feet flat on the ground, or if you're on a cushion, you can just check in with your legs crossed, the height of your knees being lower than your hips. Feel your lower spine and sit up straight. Check in with your shoulders. That makes me roll them up and back, but maybe you'll just make them relax, or maybe you'll pull them back a little. And then I invite you to close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Each breath you take, let yourself feel the breath. You're just diving into some time for you. It's a chance to let everything else go. It's a chance to relax. It's a chance to make some space for something positive. Maybe deeper than that, it's a chance to make some space for something profound or strong or awesome, wonderfully good. Holding your attention into the breath and letting each moment feel a little better. Notice how you're feeling now, noticing what your mind is like now. And imagine if all of that just disappeared. You're giving yourself an even deeper, more profound vacation. Every breath you take is just perfect peace. Imagine perfect stillness. Whatever else arises in your mind, just imagine that disappears. And you go even deeper into peace. Each breath, you're making this space inside of you that is at ease, happy and peaceful, and it just feels good for no reason at all. It's just pure, peaceful consciousness. Each breath you take, that space is bigger. It feels better. Imagine if the stillness became so profound that you could let go of some things. You could let go of them forever. If there's any ideas that had been causing you trouble, emotional habits, be better off just gone. Concepts about your consciousness or yourself. Imagine being in such a beautiful state of peace. You could just let go of everything. And then in its place, you get to be the best version of you, the most strongest, stable, kind, easeful. Each breath you take, feel yourself becoming this positive, empowered, happy, easeful version of yourself. And as you start to imagine and feel and envisage, keep it pure, pure ease, pure bliss, wisdom and calm. Watch your own meditation as you shape your feelings, your way of being, your mind state. Shape it as beautifully as possible. Notice what you feel like now, whatever thoughts are there. And imagine if it felt 1,000,000,000 times more easeful, blissful, empowered, and clear. And if your mind has been thinking of parts of your life or ways that you are, let's go to something more pure. Just your moment-to-moment consciousness. Let's take some breaths as you feel that you, just you are aware. You are peace and joy. Your attention is a beautiful gift with fine-grained awareness in every moment. Take some deeper breaths and let yourself feel into being even more conscious, more awake, more empowered. Notice every little moment of your awareness and infuse your awesomeness into every one of those moments. And then let yourself think of some practical things. How you'll bring your greater awareness to your work or your studies, or to this relationship or that relationship, or whatever other parts of your life. Bring your best self and just practice. And imagine if throughout the day you would reconnect with this peaceful and empowered part of you. In fact, you'll feel it more and grow it more. And from this empowered part of you is where you live. It's where you choose what to do. It's how you envisage how you think. It's how you envisage how you talk to yourself. It's how you envisage what you think and believe about yourself. From this awesome, empowered, easy place, it's how you visualize the next thing you do. How you think about your conversations, and where your conversations spring from. More and more connected to this free, blissful, easeful, wonderful part of you. We're going to bring ourselves from the meditation. So however you're feeling now, just let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself remember the states of mind that you cultivated. You might want to come out of the meditation gently and slowly. Maybe you're already ready. And just notice either how you're feeling now or any good decisions or intentions that became clear in the meditation. And so often here after our meditation, I try to make a space for people to share how they felt or any nice experiences or insights they have. And I intentionally frame it as, let's share the enjoyable, positive parts of the meditation first, so that we can bathe in that goodness and set up our memories so that when we think about meditation, we keep getting better and better results. So if anyone would like to share here or on the live stream, please do. Fluffy, was that a hand?
Yes, it was. I know that I have not been on worlds like this in a long while. And just getting that feeling like I'm nodding to sleep, like it made me feel very deeply relaxed, because I've been going through LEAP and school is almost ending, and I feel like I am earning that positive feedback of earning that rest, and just recognizing that I'm getting through this, and recognizing that I'm finally here in this moment, knowing that I am finally putting all of myself to rest just for that moment, making me feel very good and very, very happy. I just feel happy right now. I'm really happy.
Oh, thanks so much for sharing. It's great to have you back, and I'm glad to hear you feel like you've been getting through it and earning lots of positivity. You should definitely be proud of yourself for that. And I'm glad we got to share some happiness with you. It's great to have your giggles back in the temple. We missed them.
Yes, I love making people happy when I giggle.
Cool. Zazarin's sending you love hearts from the back of the temple.
Oh, thank you.
Conscious Buddha, did you have something you wanted to share?
Oh no, I was just dancing around.
Great.
Dancing.
But if you were going to share something, what would be the first thing that comes to mind as you reflect on the meditation?
Well, I feel like I got here at the end, but I guess just this greater sense of ease, I guess, than when I started, and less tension in my face too. I noticed a lot less body tension after the meditations, and that generally makes me happier because less pain, less walking around like a stiff board type thing. especially my neck. I notice that a lot, where there's a lot of tension there. And it just feels like you're twisting just to get the knots out, you know?
If we were to rephrase it instead of less tension, does it feel relaxed or... I mean, the first word I guess you said,
more
you said
relaxed,
it
yeah.
feels easeful.
Yeah, more at ease, more,
And I hope...
at a general baseline.
I hope that you can remember that feeling of it went from the tension to the ease. And
yeah, I'm getting better at it.
More often that you remember that feeling of that letting go, and find ways to just remember that throughout the day, and just give yourself more and more of those moments.
I genuinely try to... Oh, my bad. I generally try to incorporate it into like my work life too, you know? Like when I'm working, doing a dish, prepping anything, you know? Just while you're doing it, just looking at the color, or, you know, just focusing on something else that isn't life. And stress and anxious thoughts, all that stuff. What's this gonna happen? Just like I work 2 jobs, so it's stressful. But, you know.
Just then what I was suggesting was, you know, you said your face feels less tension. So what I meant was...
Yeah, like the cheekbones.
Yeah. So I was thinking that very specific feeling of your cheekbones relaxing. I hope that's something that you can remember and then bring that feeling across your body. As well as all the other great stuff you just said about being present in the moment.
Oh, yeah, I know. Always gotta be present.
Would anyone else like to share? Malise? You're having technical difficulties? Okay, I'll come back to you in a moment. Well, one thing I definitely want to just re-emphasize is that the more often we give ourselves these moments, the more that becomes just naturally part of us. The ease and the happiness that you mentioned, Fluffy, or the ease and the relaxation in the body, or the feeling of being present, or that sense of empowerment, or that space where you get to choose your best self instead of just reacting to all the things. Like when you're feeling really spacious and you think of 2 jobs, are you going to choose to think, oh, that's stressful? Or are you going to choose to think, yeah, I've got the power, I've got the energy? Or whatever you're going to choose. The more time we spend in that spaciousness, we let everything else stop and step into that place of power, you get to feel and choose how you want to think about yourself and about things and about how you act. And I hope you all give yourself a few minutes of this every day or more. Amaze, are you ready to share? We were just asking if anyone wanted to share something from their meditation.
Oh yeah, I just had a really deep stillness.
I think I'm having...
People can't hear you. Are you still muted?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Seems that way.
Left thumb closest to you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought I had fixed something, but I did not. All right. So I just felt a very deep sense of stillness, calm and quiet, and at some point I felt like going into this something like meditation sleep. So it wasn't a sleep, but I just felt so deep
in meditation that it was like I was stepping into a different world.
Wow, thanks. Desarian responded with laughter emojis from the back of the temple.
Yes.
I like to think of those different states. I'm always careful to use words like deep meditation or hypnotic state, because it's not sleep. You'll definitely still be having like awesome dreams, or people in states where they're unconscious. But if I give a suggestion, wake up now, they'll like jump up full of energy. So it's a different state. So I like to think of it in a way that's really empowering, so that my brain doesn't actually even give any of sleep. It's like deep, calm, or even unconscious, like a hypnotic state. We know hypnosis isn't sleep, it's just something else. And I love that we can get into different states of consciousness, different than we normally would experience. And playing with that idea, what if we did that in our life? What if we went to work hypnotized to feel blissful and strong and enjoy everything? Or what if we did that in social situations? Just got into this feeling where you're a magnet of positivity, a fountain of warmth and kindness. It's wild how we can shift our consciousness the more we exercise it.
Self-hypnosis can be an extremely useful tool.
Would you like to share some ways that you've used it?
Mainly to redirect a train of thought that would be otherwise unuseful. Such as an incident that may be upsetting can be gradually whisked away so that attention may be redirected to something more beneficial.
That sounds like a great thing to do with it, and an awesome skill. I wish everyone could let go of moments that didn't help them. So like I said at the start of today's session, this is a session for all of you, and our theme is something positive. So I'd love to hear if anyone has anything they'd like to share or questions they'd like to ask. Marlies?
Yeah, so I hope this can be just a random thing. I was just wondering what would be a good way of bringing more positivity into normal everyday life.
There's so much I could say. Perhaps you could give us something a little more specific?
Well, I'm thinking I just came back from vacation, and on vacation I just felt careless. No, carefree. That's the word. I felt completely like everything was easy, and like I left all my burdens at home, and being back home, I feel like everything starts to pile up again, and I don't know. Like I obviously can't handle the logistics of everything, but how do I stay positive while stuff is piling up and it's just not I just never get done with anything like to final completion. Like how do maybe other people have some coping mechanisms or ways of dealing with I don't know, just stuff from everyday life that's maybe not the greatest, but that we have to get done anyways, and how to stay positive.
Well, how about I start with my response? But you also asked for everyone else's ideas as well. So I'll give people some thinking time and love to hear from all of you or whoever wants to share. So you mentioned this carefree feeling on vacation. I would encourage you to remember that carefree feeling and practice it. And just try to bring that feeling more into your day-to-day life. If there are things to do, you said you've got these things piling up, I'm sure that it's possible to be doing those things while feeling carefree. And so letting yourself envisage that. Also, the idea that you can't handle the logistics and the stuff piles up, that is an accumulation of a bunch of different beliefs and attitudes that you've been doing for a while. And everybody, you all have different ways that you label whatever's going on for you, stories about how stuff is. And I encourage all of us, whenever you see you're saying things are a certain way, try and step out of that and be like, well, hey, if I could have any other attitude or way of being, what could it be like? So what if you were to tell yourself a bunch of times, I got all this logistics under control, I'm on top of it all. I'm pretty sure if you did that multiple times a day for weeks or months, you would have different levels of energy, a different speed, or different approach to doing things, and you would get very different results. Yes, please.
I did have a time in my life like that where I did implement being carefree into my life, where I would just meditate and then just everyday tasks felt effortless. Like writing to go do something, I didn't care about it. I wasn't stressing over it. I was just doing it. You know? I got that same kind of vibe, you know?
Can you describe the meditation or the things that were getting you into that state?
It was a weird thing. It was just 1 week where I was carefree, and then it hasn't happened in a while. But I remember 1 week I didn't care about my finances or anything. Just let it all go for 1 week. I don't know what happened. It was so long ago. I just remembered that part.
And you said in that week, even though you were carefree, you were still doing things you needed to do and just having a good time, right?
Oh yeah, it just wasn't as powerful as that week. That was just a different kind of week. I don't know. Like somehow, like some meditations are deeper, and some you might not get a lot of progress type of thing. Like some weeks could be carefree and some can't, or some might not. But that's just my introspection in my head. So.
Well, I hope that remembering that it gives you some feeling or some goal to keep cultivating, keep meditating on it, practicing it. Give yourself more of those weeks.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Stay more carefree in life instead of being angry all the time, you know?
Grrr, how angry do you want to be?
Nah, no, I don't want to be angry at all.
None at all.
Sometimes
Alright.
it feels empty.
Woo. What do you mean
Which is
sometimes
nice.
it feels empty?
Yeah, where I won't be like angry at all some days.
Mm.
And then some other days someone could do something and then I get mad, but you know, I just gotta reflect on it, you know, build on it until it becomes second nature. You don't even notice it.
I had a good decade where I had zero anger. I wish the same thing for you.
Thank you.
So Marlies, I hope some of those ideas were helpful. I want to reiterate the idea of coming up with like a master attitude shift. Something like, I have a carefree approach to moving through life and I get things done in a way that's awesome and smooth. Maybe you could think of like a person you know or an avatar, or a character from something that you love, and just feel the attitude that person has. You know, somebody who does get things done and feels on top of it all, and try to just rehearse that state of mind. You know, our subconscious, it's running like millions of programs a moment, like how you respond to every little thing, all the little stories you tell yourself. And so giving yourself a different overall narrative, like I move through life with elegance and I get through everything carefree and enjoyably. If you have that story running, there's going to be changes that happen that your conscious mind don't even notice, but that will change how quickly you do things, how quickly you transfer from one thing to another, how easily you move through each thing you have to do. The kind of things you think are important, the ways you engage with the people around you, all of these things can be changed by a different way that you approach life. And coming up with this brain program of getting things done easily, feeling carefree, enjoying moving through life. I hope that I've said that enough times that something's become clear for you, that you'd like to say that to yourself and rehearse it and practice it many times a day. Conscious Buddha also mentioned meditating every day, getting into a great state. Perhaps, I know you had a chapter in your life where you were doing laughter meditation many times a week for hours at a time. Perhaps that will just burn away the feeling of logistics and just give you a feeling of laughter and joy. Alright, would anyone else like to share any perhaps helpful thoughts or ideas in relation to Marlisa's question? Like staying positive with lots of things to do. Of the things you heard so far, is there anything that you'd like to reflect back to us or affirm to yourself or ask a question about?
I mean, I like the idea of a carefree week followed maybe by infinite carefree weeks. I mean, that's how I want to be. Like that's how for most of my life was or used to be. Yeah. And I mean, still most weeks I have lots of days that are great and carefree. Just the one I like all of them to be great. Maybe that's a huge ask. Maybe that's too big of an ask. But I'll try anyways.
Well, I want to reiterate, not just for this, but for everyone here, I want these sessions to not just be a bit helpful. I want you, the idea of it being too big an ask, no, I want you knowing that your subconscious is bigger than all of that. When you're envisaging your awesome brain programming potential, your enlightened self, it should be bigger and more amazing than any problem in life.
Wait, can we pause here for a second and just feel that? Like our subconscious being bigger than any of whatever.
Alright, if you can't see it, Marlies is having a little dance while she feels that. Everybody, you feel into that. You do whatever you need to do to feel into that. There's this power, there's this awesomeness inside of you that's bigger than you've ever known. Tap into it, be it. Whatever I hinted at in the meditation, this spaciousness and potential, like, be that. You're always coming from something awesome.
Can I feel like high-fiving somebody? Does anybody want to high-five me?
You can high five me.
Every day.
Boom.
Back corner of the temple, Marlies. Go over. Give Jackson a high five.
Yeah.
You can walk, Marlies. Go.
I can walk. I know that I can walk. It's just not very good at it.
It just sucks getting up the chair.
Oh my gosh, this is so nice.
Hey.
High fives for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, everybody. Buddhalicious is on the chat. They just said, hi, long time no see. Great to have you back. Good for you to be here. So, Marlies, I just want to reiterate, you said that the carefree week sounds great. Perhaps you could set yourself a goal. Just have a total carefree week. And, we've talked about this before. Sometimes there's these concepts which we tie them together. Like carefree would mean not doing anything important. I invite you to decouple them and imagine a week where you just feel carefree and having a great time the whole time and doing anything that you choose to do, anything that's important. And so yeah, give yourself this challenge. Like, hey, what if I just role play a completely carefree week where I just have that feeling of carefree through everything. Conscious Buddha, you even mentioned you had this week where it just kind of spontaneously happened. What if you role played one week where you were massively even more carefree? I think you can do it.
Oh, I think so too. Loving kindness meditation is really effective for that.
Beautiful. So Marlies, maybe some more loving kindness meditation in your world could also juice it up.
And not being so hard on yourself, That's what I had to learn too.
Loving kindness meditation for others and for yourself. Conscious Buddha, you're just a fountain of goodness today. Marlies, I wanted to respond to one other thing you said when Conscious Buddha was saying this carefree week, and you were like, yeah, well, at least some days, but then there's other days where I'll have to do the stuff. I want you to rehearse or imagine doing that other stuff in the most carefree, wonderful version of yourself. I don't know if you've ever seen Mary Poppins, but some of you just laughed. You've seen it. Perhaps you should watch Mary Poppins and then meditate on
Definitely.
being that.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone who
agreeing with you.
Anyone who missed the reference, they're just so playful in all the things they have to do. Did you just... Anyone who missed it, her avatar just stuck some vegan bacon out of the burger like a big tongue she was sticking at me.
What?
I don't know how you did it.
One burger? Oh.
She's a burger and
Bacon?
some vegan bacon just came out of her tongue.
Oh, vegan bacon.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's a vegan. Yeah, so this idea of like playfulness and ease and making it a game, people get things done and it energizes them and they get it done faster while they have dance music on, or while they're just feeling like they're playing or while they're adding some creativity with it, or they're giving themselves a go. How fast can they all do this thing? There are people who will do things 3 times as fast and then come out with 10 times as much energy as someone who like is drudging through things. So I invite you to just play with all these ideas. Envisage yourself moving through life with this carefreeness and then doing the things I have to do in a way that's like fun and playful and energetic and engaging and draws more people into doing it with you or positive feelings. Yes?
Alright, so I want to try it. Does anybody else want to try it?
Do you mean try the 1 week carefree challenge?
Yeah.
Conscious Buddha, you giving yourself the 1 week carefree challenge?
You know what? I might just, even not like I haven't been, but we'll get like we'll go full force into it.
Woo-hoo.
Full force fun.
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for the question, and I am glad it feels like we got to a really good point. Actually, but I want to say, as well as giving yourself that challenge, I encourage both of you or all of you to like spend some time dancing into it, feeling into it, meditating on it, imagine it and rehearse it. Just putting in the idea and the force may give you that week. But like juicing that up, meditating on it, getting into that state progressively through the week, you can make it better and better as you go. All right. Any other thoughts about carefreeness, feeling at ease, or any responses to what we've been talking about? Well, does anyone have any other questions or topics they'd like us to explore? Alright, well, we've just had a couple more people join the world. So, once they come in and join us, perhaps we'll do another meditation. Welcome, Rita. And welcome, Salad Cup. So we're just about to jump into another meditation. I'll just let those people make their way in. And let's just begin our next meditation. It's going to follow that theme of ease, carefree, moving through life awesomely. But we'll see where the meditation takes us. So I invite everyone to just check in with your posture. Check in with how you're sitting. Imagine getting into a pose where you felt empowered and strong, but also perfectly relaxed. Perhaps you could feel your spine and your neck, and maybe have a little roll from side to side. Imagine your whole body just loosening up, feeling completely at ease. And then we're all going to close our eyes and throw your attention into the breath. Take big, deep breaths. And just the intention or the idea for your whole body to be perfectly at ease. Every muscle, every joint is just letting go, like melting into jelly. Just perfect peace in your body. Try breathing deeper than you normally would, or deeper than your meditation breath normally would be. And just holding that intention, perfect peace and ease in your body. And enjoy whatever relaxation or ease you've just made. And with a little internal smile, imagine an even deeper peace, a deeper sense of ease, like you're on vacation. Right now you're in a temple. Right now it's just time for perfect peace. In these deep breaths, each moment you're becoming that peace. And learn how to guide your consciousness into it. Maybe you imagine dancing into this carefree ease. Maybe you are fully immersed in the breath. It's just a feeling of letting go and letting go and letting go. Maybe you remember that feeling of carefreeness. Or maybe you move the nice feelings through your body.
Hey Neo, I'm gonna head out. I just thank you for the meditation.
And wherever your attention was, just dive even deeper into peace. Feel all the muscles in your face and in your cheeks. And just let your cheeks have perfect relaxation. Let your shoulders have perfect relaxation. Let your arms have perfect relaxation. Deep breath into your lungs and feel your chest expand. another one of those deep breaths and let your torso have perfect relaxation. Your lower back and abdomen, perfect relaxation. Your hips and legs and knees and ankles and feet, perfect relaxation, perfect relaxation, perfect relaxation, perfect relaxation. And your whole body with some deep breaths, even more enjoyable relaxation, even deeper sense of ease, of happiness. And imagine if every breath this week just filled you up with ease, a feeling of carefree joy. You found a game in each moment, just bringing joy into whatever you do. You move through life with elegance and playfulness. Any moment that's not that, you stop and you prioritize getting back into elegance and playfulness. Just give it a go. Your subconscious, this magical power within you, it'll make something bigger than any things that have to be done. You'll find a way to move through life awesomely. That's joyful and wonderful for you and for everyone around you. A wise teacher once said to me, you know, all you can actually do is just one thing at a time. So just do one thing at a time. And I said, but. And the teacher said, no, it's true. All you can do is just one thing at a time. So whatever you're doing, just be engaged in that. But the truth of what they said sank in. You move through life in a way that's carefree, easeful, playful, and fun. You're strong and assertive in a way that's so enjoyable for everybody. You bring positive power into every moment. Your subconscious is so much more epically powerful than your conscious mind will ever know. You give it the chance by feeding it ideas and feelings of epic awesome. Give it the chance to be that amazing. Let yourself envisage enlightenment level ease. As we move into some compassion meditation, think of these wildly powerful brains of everyone you know. And those brains have been fed with all kinds of things. Just ask yourself, how much easeful, blissful, awesome do you want to emanate out to all of the minds around you? And even when it seems like they don't receive it, you just emanate it even more, knowing that their subconscious sees it and learns it. And whether it takes weeks or months or years, you know you're planting those seeds of bliss and awesome. So let yourself keep envisaging the people here in the temple, the people in your family, your friends. See those epic potential minds and just let yourself feel and grow the positivity that you want to shine out to everyone around you. Make it an act of love, of caring, of nurturing, easeful, blissful. Make it beautiful. And then think of yourself. Give yourself love and encouragement. How much awesomeness would you have to practice to be feeling that awesomeness as much as you'd want? Just give yourself that. And really everything else just comes and goes. How important are you and what you shape for yourself? Prioritize giving yourself ease and love and playfulness and joy. Practicing it in a way that transforms you at your core. Practice awareness that if you see some attitude that hurts, like a metalsmith that just burns away the impurity to make pure gold, just have that fire burning inside of you, that you are so precious. Your consciousness is more important than anything. Give yourself love and attention and awesomeness. Feed it to yourself every day. Know, understand completely what you cultivate in your mind continues and it grows. It's more important than any passing thing. Everyone, if you'd like to imagine giving yourself a hug, or if you'd like to actually give yourself a hug, just hold yourself in caring nurture. Give yourself the carefree, enlightened bliss, your amazing subconscious. How precious it is. How much do you want to explore? What would it be like if every moment, every bit of your attention, you just fed your hungry mind with awesomeness, with ease, with bliss, with enlightenment? If every thought about yourself was empowering, was full of potential. And then I invite us all to bring our hands to our hearts. A little moment of gratitude and respect. And I invite you to look within and imagine the most enlightened version of you. Nope, bigger than that, more empowered than that. The most enlightened possible version of you. And I invite you to bow to that version of you. And feel them bowing back to you. They extend their hand and offer for you to take their hand. I invite you to take that hand. Let them guide you. And then I invite you to reflect upon the meditation you just had. Imagine if you were sharing it with the group, how you feel, or any nice transformations or positive affirmations or shifts in perspectives. Just like saying it out loud to yourself in your mind, like rehearsing, wow, this is what I've become now. This is what I'll continue to grow. And if anyone would like to share, right now I'm trying to imagine what that experience was like for each of you. And it feels good. But I'd love to actually know. Maybe you can also imagine the nice experience that we all just shared. Feel what the other people here may have experienced. Marlisa, have you got something you'd like to share?
Yeah, that was really beautiful. Meeting my best inner self was eye-opening, and now I feel like walking off to hang with the.
Thank you for being here. Would anyone else like to share? Fluffy puppy, how was that for you?
I honestly don't know because I actually was had to be pulled out from the room to do something for my mom. So
Okay. Mm, the rest of you, were you here for the session? Jackson, I'd love to hear how it was for you.
Oh, quite relaxing.
Excellent.
And somehow I feel now woken up, although I was just woken up slightly before I came here.
Well, on that idea of us waking up, may we all move through our week awake, watching our state of mind and choosing the states of mind that we want to cultivate, choosing the ones we want to let go of, being awake to how we talk to ourselves, how we think about whatever's going on. May we be awake to our best self. Connect with that part of you and let that part of you guide your days. Thank you everyone for the time we shared. And I'd just like to finish with the dedication that I really hope that some of the things we shared will be very helpful for you. I hope that some of them will keep helping you more than you even know now. Some of the positivity will just be stuck in your head in a way that will just keep coming back and help you more and more. You'll understand it deeper. You'll see how to use it better. You'll be in meditations and epiphanies, transformations will hit you. I hope the inspiration to keep practicing happens more and more, and as you do it, you realize the benefits are even bigger than you imagined, and then it motivates you into even better practice. And bigger than all of that, I want to dedicate this session to not just the positivity we looked at today, but to your best self. That you give that time, all the time, and all the fun, and all the love and creativity that it needs, that you shine more wonderfully throughout your life. And I just want you to take a moment to dedicate. You came here and spent the time here. So practice whatever was beneficial. And if it helps for you to feel that practice helps future versions of yourself, see that impact that you're giving yourself every time you practice. And if it helps to see that every bit of positivity that you practice overflows to other people, feel that. Every gift of enlightenment you give yourself is a gift to so many people. Let yourself feel it, bringing people ease, carefree joy, more wonderful ways to communicate. I hope the positivity that you practice spreads out and impacts more people than you will ever know. And please remember to make that more than just an idea. Practice it, live it, make it actually happen as an awesome gift to you. Thank you, everybody.